Hey, it's Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. We do Ask Jason question series every Monday. It's on firm growth, so we talk about firm growth, how to grow your firm. We've got a cool question from Jessica, and it's on partnership. What would be your top recommendation in starting a new partnership? Whoa, that's a good question. People who start partnerships don't often do those well, right? Partnerships have a bad rap. We're going to talk about that. So I've had a partner for about 3 years, and it's we can do more. It's funner, do bigger things. It's amazing. But there are ways to do that. But first, I want to talk about the Thrival Incubator. This is an intensive event we're doing just for a few people, up to 30 people. We can't have more than that. So it's a 2.5-day event at the end of July in Greenville, South Carolina. And it's going to be amazing. So what you can do is you can sign up for this event at thrival.com/incubator. But if you're not ready to sign up, just get the growth guide on that same page, thrival.com/incubator. There's the link to do that. Now, and if you want to know more about the incubator and you're not sure about it, you can come to a call at 2 p.m. Eastern on April 19th. It's just a free information call. I'm just going to go through the agenda and talk about what we're going to do. So my partner and I, Julie Ship is my partner in our firm, and we're going to go around to the people that come to the incubator and teach them all the ups and downs of growth we've experienced in the growth of our own firm. And there have been some ups and downs, which is true for every firm, every partnership, right? There are ups and downs, and so come learn about that at the Thrival Incubator. If you're not ready, get a growth guide, thrival.com/incubator. You can fill out your name and email address. You're going to get this big, long growth guide I wrote that talks about these levels of growth as you transform into an entrepreneurial accounting organization. That's what I called it in there, is firms transforming into this type of organization that can scale and grow. So get that growth guide and just learn more about the incubator. Maybe the incubator's for you. It is. There's going to be some, we're going to kick it off with debunking firm growth myths. There's going to be spurts of teaching and then work. You're going to work hard. It's like 10-hour days. I mean, we can't even take time for lunch and dinner. It's all working lunches and dinners. And my partner and I, Julie and I, are going to walk around and just help people as they build their firms, work on their firms, restructure their firms, relaunch their firms, start over, scrap it, do a new one, or if if it's a brand new firm, we're going to help you build all those things so you can learn the things we've learned. So, Thrival Incubator, you don't want to miss that. That's crazy. That's crazy good stuff. That's going to help you grow. Okay, so Jessica has a question for us for this Ask Jason question series and says, what would be your top recommendations in starting a new partnership? That's pretty good. So one thing that my partner and I didn't do, we wish we would have done, is read the book Rocket Fuel. That was a really good book that talks about the components of this visionary and integrator, these two roles that two people can have in building their partnership. And my partner and I were trying to figure out what our roles were. So, which we'll talk about another way to do partnership in a minute. But when we first became partners, we're trying to figure out, all right, what do I do? What's my role? What's your role? How do we fit together? Those kind of things. And Rocket Fuel, the book, after a year, we read it. We went, oh, I see. I'm the visionary. Julie, my partner, is the integrator. They have different roles, and they help each other, and they help each role do the other role better. So they're not the same role. They're not the same thing. And so I guess that's one point to partnership. I would say a lot of partners come together, and they're both the same thing. These two partners are the same thing. So they're just 2x what they were before. But what a Rocket Fuel partnership does is it makes what you can do exponential. It really quadruples and exponentially says you can do much larger things when two people are defined by their roles and how this partnership affects and supports those roles in real ways that allow both of those partners to be very effective. So read the book Rocket Fuel. The other thing I mentioned is work together for a little while. I would say a couple years at least. And I know that's a long time, but getting into a partnership is a serious thing. It takes a lot of commitment to do. It's a relationship, just like anything. And so you need to work together to figure out, all right, what do you do and what do I do? And you have to know, what do you want in a partnership? And so sometimes we're asking partners, we say, how do you know you're going to be good partners? And we ask them, are you going to be better together than you are separate? And that can define. But you know what? You may not always know the answer to that question. You may not always know, are we going to be better together? Well, if you work together, you can start to know that, right? You can start to go, you know what? You're killing it, and you're doing stuff that I couldn't do, and so we're getting better. So yeah, I think we're better together than we are separate, or if we had never met. So you're starting to see yourself grow and change. So those are just a couple of points from my own partnership, is to read that book, Rocket Fuel. Probably get some coaching. That's important. Like the Thrival Incubator would be a place where partners could come and really just talk to Julie and I about what can we expect with partnership. That's important. And working together is really important. So that's what I would say about partnership. It is serious, but it can rocket you to levels that other people just don't get to go to if they can't handle it. So it's an amazing thing. So that's what we know about partnerships. Thank you. And you can send a question that we can answer on Facebook Live. You can send it to info@thrival.com, and we'll answer it right here, put it online for people to comment on, and then we'll follow up. So thank you, everybody. Don't forget the Thrival Incubator. Last week of July, come to a free call, and you can find all that on thrival.com/incubator. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you. Over and out.